Здравейте на всички, аз съм Канзас. Започва 6-ти епизод на TruberBrook for a Perfect Summer Vacation. Пети епизод. Госпожата Фролайна Гречен се оказа гадна мастия и ни прецака. И открадна на Тафт машината на времето, или по-точно казано машина за преминаване в различни измерения. Така. Колкото повече седи Тафт в нашето измерение, толкова повече се разболява и трябва да му помогнем да си сглоби нов времеви дезинтегратор, или както там го каза, за да може да се върне в неговото измерение. Иначе ще умре. В момента се намира тук в нашата стая горе, лежи пъшка и охка, а ние трябва да намерим части за дезинтегратора. Така. Както обикновено, стигнахме до тук и отново зациклихме. Забозихме, както се казва. Така, нека да поразгледаме още малко, да видим, да не сме пропуснали нещо. Тук горе имаше една жена, която пуши. С нея май трябва да поговорим още някакво време. А това ни е инвентара. Тия бутуши мисля, че трябва да ги дадем на някой, за да ни даде билет за разходка с лодка. Може би оттам евентуално ще намерим някои от частите, които ни трябват за времевия дезинтегратор. Желая приятно гледане на всички.
So what are you doing up here, all on your own? Fed up with all the hurly-burly down there?
I just like traveling. Always on the road, hiking and all that.
So you're taking a break?
Oh, I lost my hiking boots. They just slipped over the railing, and now they're gone. If you ask me, we are really all in the same vast backyard. All this madness. Looking for some kind of meaning. Anything at all.
Sounds a bit like you're going through a life crisis.
Oh no. Quite the opposite is true. I gained insight. That's what I did. Insight. Exactly. That's it.
I saw you down there at the raffle.
Yes, I tried my luck.
Did you win?
Just a snuff box. Such a letdown. I've sworn off the devil's dealings. You?
I'm in possession of a pair of hiking boots. Didn't you say you lost yours?
Yes, indeed. I'd exchange anything from my inventory for a new pair of hiking boots. Would you trade with me by chance? Your hiking boots in exchange for my snuff tobacco.
Fair enough.
Oh, thank you. How nice. And they're a perfect fit too.
What about the locals? Do you know them?
Most of them. I'm actually visiting this place every year. Why?
You know a man called Lazarus Tuft?
Yes, I do. Fascinating man. He absolutely crushed me at Doppelkopf once. No one knows for sure where he came from and what he is doing here. Legend says he bought the old mansion in the woods off of his Doppelkopf millions. He rarely ever visits town. Hardly surprising the way folks keep talking around here. Anyway, let them talk. That's my position.
I've got to go.
Okay. Have a nice evening. Thanks again.
You're welcome.
Finally I can make off again. I can hear the call of the wild. Farewell.
Farewell.
Значи на тази дадохме хайкинг бутушите. И взехме някакво емфие. И емфието предполагам, че трябва да го дадеме... Че трябва да го дадеме на този сейлърмен.
About the raffle, did you win?
Arr, just this voucher for a
Arr.
boat trip. Man, I hate water. You?
I won this.
Is that snuff tobacco? Oh man, I love snuff tobacco. Would you like to make a deal?
What do you have in mind?
Would you like to have the voucher in exchange? You know, the one for the boat trip on that lovely lake. That's what I got at the raffle tonight.
That's from the local boat rental.
Yes. Do you want it?
Okay, let's make it so.
All right. Deal.
Така. Като погледнахме горе през телескопа, там при жената да дига гирята, там в езерото ми дава, че се е разбил някакъв метеорит. И ние май това трябва да ходим да видим. Но тук е някакво, какво е това? Водно колело? Или...
A swimming animal in the shape of the flying dinosaur, Pteranodon. It doesn't look all too seaworthy. There's a leak in the bow, and the paddle wheel seems to be missing.
Това май ще трябва да го сглобяваме, ми се струва.
Hey, sweetheart.
Good evening. How much for the swimming animals?
Oh, just pick one. The season is over, and I have a gut feeling dinosaurs will be out of fashion next year anyway. My bet is on... Maybe, yeah. Hmm.
I'll be leaving then. I won this voucher in the raffle.
I know, I know.
How can you know?
Yeah, my sister told me. She's hosting the raffle booth tonight.
Who would have thought?
И какво?
Hey, sweetheart.
Good evening. About the paddle boat over there? It doesn't seem particularly seaworthy.
Why? What's wrong with it?
I think it has a leak. The paddle wheel isn't in good condition either, if you ask me.
Oh my. You see, I'm afraid it's the last of its kind. Its friends are already lined up at the dry dock. Do you think you could help me fix it? I can't really leave my post right now.
I'll have a look at it.
Така си знаех, че ще трябва да го правим това. Вижте.
It's much too cold to go for a swim right now. This should fix the leak. It doesn't look all too seaworthy. I already fixed the leak, but it has no paddle wheel.
Това мога да го
It's
сложим?
much too cold to go for a...
Не. Колело. Откъде да намерим колело? Мога да вземем, може би, от количката за захарен памук. Може би. Така, яви. Моли.
The mere thought of cotton candy makes me shiver. The real thing is just gross.
Не става. Я.
If I keep going, there'll be. It's a shoot.
Не става. Я да видим тук. Горе да видим дали може да вземе нещо там. Не. Не. Nicht.
I don't want to take this. I don't want to take. Locked.
Truda?
Hello, Professor.
I would like to ask you something.
Oh, yes, of course.
Does the name Lazarus Taft ring a bell with you?
Haft. Oh, yes, indeed. Doppelkopf player. If you ask me, he's a sham. Ripped my guests off to the last penny. Shady type. You better not get involved with him.
Oh, well, I think I already. Well. Never mind. I'll be leaving then.
Make yourself at home, Mr. Tenhauser.
Тук на този щанд вече нищо не му правим. Даже и стане мога да говорим. Тук не става и тук не става. С дъртака.
Baron,
Mr. Tannhauser, good to see you.
the pleasure is all mine. I need to be on my way.
Until next time, Mr. Tannhauser.
I think I have enough. A leaden trophy. Like a trophy made out of lead.
Step right up! Step right up! Mister, wanna test your strength again?
Why not?
Right, all right. That was, not so bad. Just between the two of us. You could use a little dose of vitamins, don't you think? Always remember, a healthy body equals a healthy mind.
Къде мога да вземе? От това, бат, ама не става. Я. Това е заключен.
Locked.
Да.
If I return to the... I'm not going to use this thing again. A meteor crashed down on the other side of the lake.
Къде да го вземе това колело е, брат?
just need a moment to reach operational temperature.
Бе, нещастник.
Arr.
I think I'm needed elsewhere. Locked.
Бац, тук всичко е заключено, е бил майката. А, я виж ти. Буклучаци.
I see an environmental disaster of at least medium proportions. Beverly, my image of this innocent place has been tainted. I found a trash dump right in the middle of these woods, probably long established by the locals. The question arises, who would sink so low? A voluptuous pear tree. A voluptuous pear tree. I see an environmental disaster of at least medium proportions.
Какво е? От тук нали нищо не мога да вземе? Или тия гарди трябва да изкълват тук нещата и тогава ли? Какво?
Sorry about the pedal boat. You were really looking forward to this, right?
To be honest, yeah, I was.
I'm gonna write you a voucher for a whole weekend during the next season, okay?
But I don't even know if I'll ever return. I'll be leaving then.
Нещо... Май не правим като хората ми се струва. Не. И какво? Викаме ги тия гарги и какво? Трябва да изчакаме тук да изядат нещо и какво? Айде ще ги изчакаме да видим. Дали ще изядат нещо от този буклук. Май нищо не се случва. Има бележчица някаква.
Keep out.
Packets and groceries delivery. Whistle 2 times, leave delivery on doormat, and exit the area. No advertisements.
Бати, това тук как го направих, аз не знам. Къде отидохме, брат? Слумбер, Морел, Енда, Герет. Какво е това, бе?
The perfect spot for a bench.
Идеално. О, лудия чичка. И то ще иска нещо сега.
Gotcha! This is private property, and you're obviously on my turf. This time, boy, you've chosen the wrong neighborhood.
Бе. Бинокъл.
Forgive me, I didn't mean to disturb.
Didn't you read the sign?
Signs? Which signs?
Very funny. You're one of them. I know. Confess.
One of them? Oh no, not again. Okay, I'll tell you once and for all, I'm not an alien. I don't care what you believe.
A what? An alien? Ha! Now you think you've been clever, don't you?
No, sir. And just in case you want me to take part in any tests, let me tell you.
You government guys are getting more and more annoying.
Wait, government guys?
I already told you guys last time. Not on my watch. Name and rank soldier. You're with the CIA, BND, HVA, FBI, NSA. Spit it out.
Name's Tannhauser. I'm a quantum physicist on vacation.
Liar! That's ridiculous. You better tell me the truth, or else.
И какво?
Say something.
What's with all that garbage?
Okay, I guess you're right. The quality of your lies doesn't imply a higher intelligence at work. Quite the opposite, in fact. So, what are you doing here anyway? The truth this time, the whole story!
Well, it all began a few weeks ago, when I got this notification that said I won a trip to Europe. I was stunned, but Aunt Lottie gave her blessings. A prize like this should not be forfeited, she said. I might even be able to discover some distant relatives. Also that I deserved a break. She only wished for me to return safe and sound. So after a brief visit to Berlin, I began my journey. And that's how I ended up here.
Interesting story. I mean, it's ridiculous, but I'm inclined to believe you. Now, about the part with the Millennium Cooperative, I always had the impression that something wasn't quite right with them.
Well then, bye.
Feel free to visit me anytime. We can go into all the details. Name's Lessing, by the way.
This windmill provides electricity to the treehouse. Autonomous and sustainable.
Оп, но то му спряхме ток.
Detailed blueprints for a bunker layout. Odd. A shopping list. Rations, canned meals, tinfoil, magazines. I'd rather not sniff around. Self-defense.
It's a bass tuba. No way. Brass is my kryptonite. And contact allergies are nothing to joke about.
Той е алергичен към бронз ли, бе? Такова към мед. Тук нещо му не прави.
This light bulb is wind powered. 100% clean energy. Special Agent Hans Tannhauser. I'm with the FBI.
Very funny.
I think I've heard enough. Nice talking to you.
Feel free.
После ще говорим с това. Нека първо да оправим водното колело.
This should suffice for a paddle wheel. It's much too cold to go for a swim right now. Ahoy.
The woods surrounding TruberBrook emanate a dreary sense of blandness. I've rarely ever been engulfed in a more terrifying, dreadful environment. Not to mention there is a green glow spreading through the fenwoods. Interesting.
Тук е някакъв умрял. Ма той е умрял, ма.
Beverly, I took a paddle boat and ventured forth towards the final frontier of this region. A forlorn swamp of ancient origin. On my way, I came across the mortal shell of a lost wanderer. Whether he was led astray by a wisp, or fell victim to this region's mythical beast, the Hook Elf, remains a mystery to be disentangled. I can only hope to be spared of such misfortune.
Let's see if he had anything on him. Only if it helps to clear his identity, of course. An old rusty key.
Някакъв ръждив ключ. Някакъв ръждялник. Тук нищо повече не може да взимаме.
Excuse me, sir.
Да, ще ти проговори.
He won't be needing these anymore. They did their job. Or did they?
О, взехме му бутушките. А то никой ли не го търси?
Excuse me, sir. Poor sod. Stuck in the mud. Literally.
То никой ли не го търси? Тук го... това гледахме...
The meteor must have crashed somewhere around here.
Това гледахме през телескопа горе на това.
Locked.
Дай стига, бе, човек, всичко заключено.
I wonder what that is. Locked. I can't reach them from here.
Но откъде мога ги стигнеш?
Oh, I'm not feeling too well. Something's glowing green. Something's glowing green.
Mm-hmm.
no trespassing. Sensational discovery. Signed, the Paleontological Society of TruberBrook. A theropod, king of dinosaurs. Extinct since at least 70 million years. Just thinking about it blows my mind.
Good idea, Hans, but that doesn't work at all. Good idea, Hans, but that doesn't work at all.
Защо?
Ahoy. How are you holding up?
Don't worry about it.
You don't look so good. Sorry I said that.
No, it's cool, really. I get that a lot.
About the quantum discriminator.
Yes?
I totally lost track. What was it I was looking for again?
Take a look at these plans, will you? We need a power source as strong as possible. If this was my dimension, I'd recommend using one of those handy 90,000 volt batteries. I'm afraid that's not an option.
Whew. That's a lot of juice we're needing.
We do need a particle accelerator as well. Has to be.
A brown tube
Could work.
I just had an idea.
An interface, a keyboard, buttons, any kind of interface.
I understand.
And a really potent coolant.
What do you have in mind?
Water won't do. Think of something.
Okay, I'll... It's the orgone collector. I don't even know where to begin.
Don't worry, you know it in theory. Now, the quantum discriminator...
Projecting a meta...
Precisely. Then
a rift in space...
Exactly.
This is... A cosmic slipstream capacitor. A hyperlogic coupler.
That's the toolbox I've borrowed from Truda.
Добре, светиме се от метеорита, ама къде трябва да се върнем сега, за да... Или може би ако заставим до телевизора, ще го прецакаме и ще кажем, дай да погледнем нещо, да оправим телевизора.
There's a brown tube inside. I could use it for the kid will be I don't think I can do this. She's back in her parallel universe.
Да. Явиш ти.
Perfect fit. Beverly, I have unearthed the gate to a sealed crypt, the cellar of this lodge. My descent begins. This is what Professor Lidenbrock must have felt when he climbed down the Snæfellsjökull.
I can hardly see a thing.
Step right up! Step right up! Mister, wanna test your strength again?
Why not?
Ne.
Right, all right. That was, not so bad. Just between the two of us. You could use a little dose of vitamins, don't you think? Always remember, a healthy body equals a healthy mind.
А, тя е тук, бе.
Look who we've got here.
I see you're making good use of those boots.
These boots are made for walking. Thanks again.
My pleasure.
You're looking a bit pale, if I may say so. Here, have one of these. They always work for me.
Vitamin pills?
Si, claro. They get the juices flowing and make you look gorgeous. All based on herbal essences.
Thanks. I have to be going.
See you later. I'm going to soak up the view a little more.
Добре.
Keep out. Packets and grocery whistle to no advertising.
Вече не мога да се качваме при това, така ли?
Step right up! Step right up! Mister, wanna test your strength again?
Why not?
Wow, not too bad. Not too bad at all. I think we have a new champion. Congratulations. Here, this is your prize.
A leaden trophy. Like a trophy made out of lead.
This one's a real beauty.
Thanks.
Така. Я видим инвентаря. Интересно. Я може да се върнем. Тая няма вече тук. Тук нищо не може да взимаме. Тук не може да се качим при този бастун пак. Можем.
No way. I'd rather not. Self-defense.
Special Agent Hans Tannhauser. I'm with the FBI.
Very funny.
What do you know about the Millennium Cooperative?
I know they're a bunch of powerful people. A secret society, like the Freemasons or the Illuminati. They are directing from the shadows, globally, playing governments like puppets on strings. They surely built something fishy up there in the mountains. I always knew it.
Crikey, you must have been down the deepest depths of the rabbit hole.
Of course I have. If you look at the ancient Sumerian and Babylonian writings, you will see a pattern emerge that... Ah! You hear that hum? Stop it! Make it stop! Stop, stop, stop! It's them! They try to slowly drive me insane with their atomic radiation!
Ever heard the term Saturn portal?
Of course! In theory, the Saturn portal describes a kind of interdimensional opening. A gate to the stars, like a crossroads or a junction in space-time.
That sounds familiar. That sure sounds a lot like science fiction to me.
Well, it's all arcane theoretical physics, blending modern science with occult magic. They are trying to establish a connection to the southern pole of Saturn using Birkeland currents. Birkeland currents, ever heard of that? They flow through the Earth's magnetosphere out into the cosmos, in form of an electric plasma stream, a twisted helix, a conduit right up to Saturn, to free the entities trapped in there. If you look at the northern pole of Saturn, you will recognize that shape, the hexagon.
What's with your squirrel?
That's Drowsy. He's me friend, sleepy fella.
So why are you living out here on your own?
The government obviously believes that I'm a threat, so they declared me insane and put me in the sanitarium. Back in the days when it used to be a real sanitarium, before the cooperative took over. When things went down the drain, I realized that people like me have no place in a society like this. People like me have to disappear, go undercover. We have to resist until our day comes.
Crikey, you must have been down the deepest depths of the rabbit hole.
Of course I have. If you look at the ancient Sumerian and Babylonian writings, you will see a pattern emerge. Ah! You stop! It's...
Да, добре.
I think I've heard enough. Nice talking to you.
Feel free to visit me anytime. We can go into all the details.
Дали трябва да имаме до, пак до падналия метеорит и с купата да можем да го вземем. Ще пробваме. Не става.
Something's glowing green.
Не.
I can't reach them from here.
Тия гъби не мога да ги вземем. Не. Не.
Excuse me, sir. Good idea, Hans, but that doesn't work at all.
Интересно.
Ahoy.
Добре, какво ги правим тази купа сега? Купа, витамини, бутуши, пояс, свиркало, кирка и самолетен билет. А това 25 въобще не знам какво е.
You fixed the boat! How can I ever thank you?
Don't worry about it.
No, I insist. Please take this as a symbol of my appreciation.
This postcard will help me find my way around. Thanks.
Това е нещо като карта. Това е лифта. Това е блатото. Това сме тук в момента. Или как? Да, това е дървото. Така. Значи това е дървото. Това е блатото.
Ahoy.
Това е блатото. Това трябва да е кея. Да, точно така. Това е кея. Така, това е кея. Това трябва да е лифта. Това е лудницата, бе, брат. Това е лудницата, бе.
A list of patients.
Here.
Sanatorium Paradiso. A beautiful stat.
Така, тук някакво правим. Добре, я влезем тук. Тук май...
No way I'm ever going back in there again.
Ема, що ми даваш тогава да ходя там? Добре, дай се качим горе. Така. Добре.
I'm not in the mood for a snack right now.
Какъв снак, бе, бате? Тук имаше пиявици.
Fascinating.
Тук реално май няма какво да правим. Да.
I'm not so sure about that. I'm not so sure about that. Sanatorium?
Тук тук от тази лудница май нищо не му правим. Това е лудницата, това е града. Добре.
Truda?
Hello, Professor.
Would you mind looking for my real deposit?
Come again?
My massage rod.
Your what?
Never mind. I'll be leaving then. I can hardly see a thing.
Не можем да продължим без да намерим с нещо да светнем. А ние не можем да светнем с нищо в момента. Много неприятно.
There's something funny about that clock.
Да бе, смешно брат, и аз така се чудвам. Ама... Пак се загнездихме. Пак се загнездихме тук и няма минаване. Добре. Зациклихме отново. Това ще е всичко за 6-ти епизод на TruberBrook. Ще продължим в 7-ми. Аз съм Канзас, желая ви приятно гледане. Чао, чао.